Hello and welcome back to another hot lap comparison. This week we're at Zandvoort and we've got Kripik on the left and Marty on the right. So as we come down into run of turn 1, you'll see some slightly different lines, both choosing to slowly drop down to second, upshift to third, mid-corner just to get that rotation in. Marty a little bit wider of the apex, doesn't want to touch that inside curb, whereas Kripik is much closer to it, allowing him to carry a bit more speed on the exit, with Marty a snap of oversteer mid-corner and Kripik just able to get down on the power much earlier than him. And then they run into this long sweeping right left-hander. Marty touches a bit of the left curb, which you probably don't want to do. He's a little bit all over the shop with his steering angle, getting a little bit wide and maybe losing him quite a bit of time with that entry speed, and Kripik just able to just get down on the power so much earlier and get so much more speed through the exit, which you definitely need through this sector. So as we come into the middle sector, you'll see Kripik's carrying a little bit more speed, touches the outside curb a little bit earlier as Marty touches it a little bit too late, causing him to get a little bit out of shape mid-corner, missing the apex slightly, both choosing to upshift the fourth mid-corner just for that stability, but Kripik able to get down on the power so much earlier. And then it's about this long sweeping left-hander to carry the speed through to the DRS straight. Marty touching the inside curb, you don't really want to do that as it may beat your car or you may lose you quite a bit of time. Both getting down on the power nice and early, Kripik choosing not to touch that outside curb. So as we come down into the rundown of the last sector, you'll see both the guys take as much of the inside curb as possible, jumping the curb completely but keeping it nice and stable for this left-hander, both choosing down to drop down to second, upshift to third, mid-corner from Marty, whereas Kripik chooses to stay in third a lot longer, maybe costing him a little bit of time there, but both overall very good lines, not touching that outside curb. Now on this last corner you want to ignore that inside curb as much as possible and carry as much speed through, touching the outside curb and then following the speed through. Marty with a little bit of oversteer, having to correct it slightly, a little bit off the racing line, maybe losing him a couple of tenths if that, as they come down into this last run. With Kripik looks like he's carrying a little bit more speed through the line, but nothing too significant.